Hello, everybody. It is your ever loving Uncle Fish back again for the Fivestar Feed, along with Ryan, the originator. We just heard recently from not only Tony Klapper, but the Clapback Kid and the Chat 'em Up champion and Tony Deadass Clapper. We heard from all of them that they're running about 15 minutes late, so they should all be showing in. It'll be a full house when they get here. But yeah, we are here. It is Wednesday. We are excited to be talking about everything going on in the world. How are you doing, Ryan?
Man, it's been a week. It's been a week. It's not even the full week yet. I'm exhausted already.
It's been a month this week already.
Oh my, you've been busy, buddy.
Yeah,
You've been busy. You've been busy. But it's been a week getting ready for BlurredCon. So it's preparing for that, and getting things set up. Con season, it's starting to kick off. It's March, so the con season officially starts for me next week. So yeah, it's going to be fun times. I'm really excited. I'm really headed back to the DMV, DC, baby. Looking forward to BlurredCon. It's going to be a good time. Can't wait to see Quentin and everybody out there, all the crew. So it's going to be a good time. It's just I'm exhausted because I'm preparing for that. On top of work, work's been kicking my ass. It's been very busy for Progressive. So yeah. 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 Very busy. Very, very busy.
yeah. I have been busy cranking
Yes, you
away
have, brother.
the
Yes,
Green
you have.
Giant Kickstarter. Hold on a second here. Let me
Pull that up. Pull that up.
let's see. Show the screen. Share. Skadoosh! We have sailed past the first stretch goal.
Yes.
We have released, not only did we hit the first stretch goal and release the metal bookmarks, but we also hit the first milestone of 50 backers and released a 3-inch Virgil sticker. So all the physical backers are going to get those. When we hit 100 backers, we're going to release the Bellamy sticker. The next stretch goal is the cruiser will get unlocked for all the physical backers that back at the tier to get the minis. They'll get actual 3D print of the cruiser. All those other tiers will get the STL files, so you can print it on your own home 3D printer or your
How
friend.
far away are you from that stretch goal?
We are we're wrong slider. That's the problem with having so many screens. It's hard to tell where I'm at. We are $350 away, 355.
Not bad.
So
Not bad. It'd be nice to get a couple backers during this hour, guys.
It would be. Lost one today. I understand things happen, and that's the problem. They come and go, things go up and they go back down, but it's been a steady climb. I've only had
What up, Justin?
one day that I went negative $20 total. Like I had one guy drop out for 40, one come in for 20, so I ended up 20 below. We'll see. I hope we get another backer in, and this is at least not a negative day. That would be nice.
Not bad though. Got 14 days left on the campaign.
Mhm.
Ryan's notorious. I will back on the last day because that's what I do. Yeah, I'm really, really happy for you. And I can't wait to see more from the mountainous Fish Lee.
Oh man, it's really interesting. I've had some really interesting people grab the be in the book tier. Like one guy grabbed 2 be in the book tiers so that he could put 2 characters in there. And with the ideas he came in with his OCs, I was like, "Oh, okay, wait a minute. This one would fit in really good here in the book in some scenes that are already established." So those are going to change in the trade. And then the new pages that I'm adding in, the other character is going to fit really well in there, and we're going to see a little bit more of like what happens in the world when you go professional and become like a full-time hero and stuff. We're going to catch more glimpses of some of those characters, and I'm excited about that. It's going to be really cool when it's done.
Yeah, I mean,
And
Green Zone is already an incredible book, guys. If y'all don't know about this book, it's incredible. It's like, it's just a fun, serious, very different tone that Fish typically writes. So it's a different tone book, which I enjoy,
Yeah,
and
there's definitely a long delay.
yeah, yeah, it's very like how I would describe it. It's like District 9 meets, Bright meets like
Mhm.
X-Men. Like it's very,
Like,
very
we
cool.
used to say X-Men meets Training Day,
I
but
100%
honestly,
agree.
like District 9
Yeah,
and X-Men by way of Bright is a better explanation for
that's
what it is,
because
because
that's
they're
the
treated
tone.
as badly as the
Yeah.
aliens in District 9
Mhm.
and looked down upon as much as the fantasy characters are in Bright um and disrespected and all that stuff. It's a really good allegory
Yeah, I
for
mean,
that.
it's a good book. Let's just fucking stop right there. It's just a great book. But my thing is that you're always going to get quality from Fish, no matter what. It's quality,
I do
and
my
that's
best. I
yeah,
try hard, and
and it's a great book. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this go even higher. So if you're not on this, y'all need to jump on this right now and get caught up because I'm sure Fish is going to come out with more.
oh
So
yeah. I've had
so
a lot of people asking me about what's gonna come next for Green Zone,
oh, I'm
and I've
sure
had a couple of publishers reaching out about the idea of distributing it to comic book shops and stuff,
you should.
which I think is the route I'm probably gonna go with the trade to get this first story out to more people, and then launch more stories in Green Zone after that. So we get a little bit more attention in and, a little bit more eyes on it, and then go on to the next stories because there's a lot of stuff I wanna tell,
This
and
is
there's a
my
lot
favorite
of
book that
really
you write,
cool.
though, Fish. This is my favorite one. You
Yeah.
know, this is my favorite book, and then but Fish he's just incredible. He can write. It's taken me ages to write a fucking novel. So but I'm like I said, it's the best creative experience of my life right now because I have such a solid, concrete story. But my
Mhm.
thing is, it's just when you're writing, it's a whole nother ball game, whole nother pendulum,
Like,
whole
a
other
blank
experience.
page is
Yeah,
scary when you're drawing,
yeah,
but when you're writing, it can literally go anywhere.
yeah,
It could become the mighty Kaw and be a bird barbarian, slaughtering his way across the galaxy, or it could be this, like, painful, grounded story about being a mutant in a world that hates
mhm.
you, or it could be high fantasy, or it could be, a heist movie, or it could go anywhere,
Yeah.
and
I'm
that's
writing
so
a
intimidating.
dystopian sci-fi fantasy book right now, so like that's joy. It's such a joyous book. Let me tell you. Yeah, but I am working diligently and hard on that. Can't wait,
What is
but
up, Seth? Good to see you.
it but it's good times. It's good times. But like I
Mhm.
said, everybody jump on this Kickstarter. Drop that link below, Fish.
Oh, yeah, and if any oh, I got the wrong name on. Man, look at me like a weirdo. It is gomrfish.com. I'm gonna change my name real quick on the screen
Yeah,
because
drop
I
that
forgot
link
to
in
do
there,
that when
dude.
I jumped in,
Drop that link in
and
there. And then we're going to get into news. We're going to talk about news. There's a lot of news. We're also going to talk about the BAFTA awards. So buckle up, guys, because, Fish is he's a Tourette's advocate. We're going to talk about that. But there's a lot of news, a lot of a cool couple trailers dropped today. We'll talk about those today as well. So, yeah.
alright, so let me see. Where am I going? We'll turn this off. Alright, and then over here, go Mr. Fish.com, which will always take you to the hottest new stuff that I'm working on, which right now is Green Zone Life in the Blocks. The collected trade has 14 days left to go. After that, it will take you to the next book I'm pre launching, which will be Alice issue 4, coming soon. Where do we want to start on the news?
I think with the news, like with the past, like I think week, we haven't really got anything concrete. We had the Mandalorian Grogu dropped. That trailer came out.
Mhm.
I'm not really excited about that movie, to be honest. I think we clipped it and discussed it a little bit last week. Or did it come out? I don't remember. Did it drop?
I think we might have talked about it a little bit last week, I
Briefly,
think.
yeah, I'm not excited about that, but the real movie that I'm really looking forward to, and will probably be the best movie of the year. I'm just gonna throw it out there. It might compete with Dune, like Dune, because Dune will more than likely be the best picture of the whole entire year of 2026. Dune 3. But Project Hail Mary, guys. Project Hail Mary. If you do not know about Project Hail Mary, if you know a little author named David Weir, he wrote The Martian. If you ever seen The Martian with Matt Damon, you know, incredible film,
Mhm.
incredible film, one of the best adapted movies ever, then you know what The Martian is about. It's a guy who gets stranded on the red planet and lives until he's rescued. That's the movie. But the way this movie is, The Martian has suspense, it has drive, it's very character driven, wonderful narrative, and there's science in that movie.
Oh,
Real
yeah.
science in that movie. So it's incredible. So there's a book called Project Hail Mary that he also wrote, which stars Ryan Gosling. It's about the end of the world. The sun is dying.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The sun is dying, and he is tasked to save the world. Okay? And you'll meet a couple things in this film. I don't want to give it away because I read the book. It's an incredible book. I am really looking forward to this movie. I cannot wait for this movie. This movie opens on March 20th. And they just released a bomb ass trailer. It's one of the best trailers. If y'all don't see this movie, we're all going to fight. We're all going to fight. This movie comes out on March 20th. Watch the trailer. It's incredible. That was the biggest, for me, one of the biggest stories. It's already got reviews that came out. A couple people have already seen it, and they call it a masterpiece. It's made by Lord and Miller. If you don't know who Lord and Miller is, they made Into the Spider-Verse with Sony Pictures.
Oh.
Okay? And they made Beyond the Spider-Verse. And they have another Spider-Man movie coming out. Lord and Miller. They
Even
also
further
worked,
beyond the Spider-Verse.
yeah, they also worked on Solo 80% of the way until they got fired from it.
Mm.
But it's
That would
okay.
make sense on Solo because it was kind of all over the place.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
it's a discombobulated movie. But my thing is for me, Project Hail Mary, I'm calling it now, will be the best movie of the year.
That's
For
a
me.
big pull for a sci-fi film.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it may be the best movie, but like, will it get the credit it deserves?
Oh, it will.
That's hard for a sci-fi film.
Oh, it will. It will. So
Mhm.
if y'all have not seen Project Hail Mary, if you not have read the goddamn book, buy the book and read it.
Man, I work 16 hours a day. I ain't got
You
no
don't
time
gotta.
to read no book.
You could take the bass out of your voice talking to me that way because I
Read
feel
the
like it's.
book. B.
I'm too busy
Hi,
making books.
B. Hi,
Hi.
B.
You don't have to talk to me nice. Okay. Hi.
Queen B is in the house, J-Man.
Hi.
But yeah, Project Hail Mary, I need y'all to read the book, or I need y'all to go see that movie on March 20th. Period. Period.
Okay.
Period.
How are you doing, Fee?
I'm doing good. I was here. I swear, like my laptop is so slow. I was here 5 minutes before 6, and I had the browser open, and that's how long it took.
Oh,
Ryan needs more internet. I need a new laptop. So that's kind of the thing. So I swear I get
reach
here like
deep,
literally an
people.
hour
Reach
before.
deep and give sacrificially so that you can help people like Fee get a new laptop. Help
Please.
Ryan get some new.
Because it's
Donate $1 a day.
not keeping up with the work I'm trying to do, because apparently this laptop's only supposed to be for web surfing, and I'm like doing video editing and stuff like that. And it's like, I'm stressed. I can't do this. I leave all the apps and everything, and it'd be crazy. Ooh. I didn't know you did food videos. Do you? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
he's
J-Man
trying all
rolls
kinds of
deep.
stuff.
Yeah, he's a foodie. He rolls deep on food.
Foodie for real? Cool, I didn't know.
But
Yeah,
He
yeah,
tries all the
I'm
stuff I
really
wouldn't touch.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, not that it's gross, but I'm autistic, man. I like the stuff I like. I don't like trying a lot of new stuff.
That's
And
fair.
he tries
You
all
like
that
what
like
you like.
Skittle soda and stuff.
Skittles. That's so specific.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was.
he
And it
tries
was
some
gross.
crazy shit.
I
Like
thought
he
he
be
liked
eating some weird shit. Yeah, but it's good though. It's good.
Mm,
I
pickle
think for
flavored
me,
drinks and sandwiches and stuff.
yeah. But the news for entertainment, you know, Netflix, Warner Brothers, Paramount, they're in a battle. We won't get into that. They're in a battle to buy Warner Brothers right now. I want Netflix to get it, period, and I hope they get it, but we'll see.
Why do you hope they get it?
Because I like what Ted Sarandos is doing. If y'all don't know who Ted Sarandos is, he is the CEO. He's the chairman. He is Netflix, you know, and he is going to keep Warner Brothers as a separate entity. It would still be Warner Brothers. They will still have a 45-day film window. There will be no cutting of film windows, and no one will be losing their jobs.
That's good.
If Paramount buys Warner Brothers, people lose their jobs.
Yeah.
Here. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think for me, I really hope Warner Brothers gets acquired by Netflix. You know, also gives the opportunity for Netflix to release their own original films in theaters. You know, instead of just releasing Knives Out in theaters for 2 weeks or Frankenstein that just came out for 2 weeks. Like when that movie could have had a 45-day window and made millions and millions of dollars because it's that good. So
it was so good.
So good. And I think for me, you know, I really want them to, you know, really get that opportunity. Because I mean, Netflix has been around for a while, and I think they should have their own studio, you know? Because they have the opportunity, they can release all the Warner Brothers movies on their platform. That's a catalog of 100 years. You know, you have Game of Thrones. You had HBO Max will still be HBO Max. They're not going to do that, but like movies can go to their platform, not shows because they're going to keep shows on
that's
HBO
a
Max.
ton of movies,
but that's 100 years. 100 years of movies.
That's a long periodically time.
All those old school cartoons and stuff, and like all that stuff.
That can all go to Netflix.
That's such a long time. I got out of focus. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm saying.
And I think, you know, the Ellisons, Paramount, they just bought Paramount. They need to focus on Paramount. That's all I'm saying. Because their slate for 2026 is dry.
Well, and eventually, if you own them all in one giant conglomerate, there's no competition. There's no challenge.
And you're not getting different
trying to outdo anybody or one up anybody.
And Warner Brothers has been fired. They have been having hit after hit after hit. They just had Wuthering Heights. It's the #1 movie in the world. Like Warner Brothers is killing it right now. You know, if I had it my way, I wouldn't have them be bought by anybody, but I just want Netflix to win. So
that's understandable. I mean, you say things with your chest, and honestly, I believe you every time because you mean it from your heart. It comes from your heart. I know it does.
Yeah, and I'm also a nerd and an entertainment boy. So
I mean, I love that for you. That's amazing. And I love that for you.
Did you see that? Dry. I love that.
Listen, I don't know. I feel like I'm on the fence with everything. There's just so much and so little at the same time. Nerd enough. Anything enough. I'm always that ish. Just a little. You know what I mean?
And what else dropped? A little movie called Mortal Kombat 2.
Ooh, that dropped?
A little trailer dropped today.
Ooh.
Unexpectedly out of nowhere.
Unexpectedly.
Yeah. So watch that trailer today.
They did a Beyonce. They just uploaded, just put it out there, and just was like,
"Sure did, girl. They sure did." And it looks.
Somebody was taking notes.
Decent. Way better than the first one.
From Ryan.
All right, now decent is high praise for a Mortal Kombat movie. I don't know if I'm emotionally prepared for a decent Mortal Kombat movie.
Okay, Fish. Let's say that again. I don't know what this movie could be. Hot ass garbage. It could be another annihilation, like
Yikes.
the original movie. That movie is damn near unwatchable. I can't even watch that.
Unwatchable.
So let's hope it's not another annihilation. Like I really hope this is.
We're gonna hope. We're gonna hope for the best.
Yeah, exactly. I hope this
We're just
sophomore
gonna hope for the
outing.
best.
I hope this sophomore outing is like a T2.
Hopefully.
There we go. The yes, got it.
Yes. We can only hope and pray.
We can only hope and pray. There we go. These are so adorable. Sorry.
We're sending our hopes and prayers out to the makers of Mortal Kombat.
Exactly. Oh,
let us bow our heads, Father God.
Another little movie coming out called Spider-Man: Brand New Day.
We come to you as humbly as we know how. We just hope you lift them up. Just lift them up in the mind that they deliver good movie content for us nerds here, please.
Guide and direct their paths, Father
God. Southern hymns.
Please, hear our cry. Hear our humble cry.
Yeah. Southern hymns. Let's hope.
I got excited. Sorry.
Brand New Day comes out. It's set 4 years after No Way Home. 4 years.
4 years, you say?
4 years.
4 years, you say? Yes. I heard of.
I wonder if that gives Tom Holland a chance to actually grow up some as Peter Parker.
Yeah. There's a little girl named Sadie Sink in it. I'm going to call it now. She's playing Jean Grey. So we'll probably get an X-Men in this movie.
Okay.
And it's Brand New Day. I'm not going to discuss plot details. Y'all can find that online. Google. Go to synopsis. But the Punisher's in it. The Hawk's in it. A little guy named Tombstone is in it. Another little guy named Scorpion's in it.
Oh.
So just
I mean, they could totally screw up the Scorpion, but I hope they don't because I love the Scorpion.
Yeah. So we're gonna enjoy this film when it comes out in July. But yeah.
July's a long time.
Yeah. Other news.
Long enough. I wouldn't say like 2, but it's long enough, especially when you're anticipating something like that.
Yeah.
I will say.
I think for me, like, nerd news is incredible. We got some good stuff coming down the pipe. Knights of the Seven Kingdom just ended. Really love that show. Little Game of Thrones spinoff. Nice little prequel. I'm excited for what's to come in that show. It's joyous. Very different tone, but joyous. Makes me happy.
Joyous is a nice.
But a little award show called the BAFTA Awards came out. Okay. A little show called the BAFTAs. If y'all don't know what the BAFTAs are, they are the British Oscars. They are equivalent to the Oscar of the UK. Okay? You know, and we all know that Sinners was nominated for awards. One Battle After Another was nominated for awards. Hamnet, Marty Supreme, all that stuff. Great. You know, I'm really looking forward to the Oscars. It's T. Shammy's year, you know, so I hope he gets it. You know, I want One Battle After Another to win Best Picture. I want Ryan Coogler to win Best Adapted Screenplay, all that jazz, because I'm a nerd. You know, but a little thing at the BAFTAs happened. A little slur with a hard R happened by, you know, someone who doesn't have control over his function or what he says. He had Tourette's. There's a movie called I Swear that was nominated for Best Actor, Best Picture, Best Things about Tourette's. You know, living with Tourette's, being an advocate for Tourette's. You know, in the upset of the night, the dude who played him won Best Actor. Little Elrond from Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. You know, young Ned Stark. He won the award, the BAFTA Award for Best Actor because of his performance in I Swear. Congratulations to him. But, like me and Fish were discussing this off camera, they could have handled this way better.
Yeah.
This is also a taped show before it airs.
Yeah.
It's a taped show.
Yeah.
There were things edited out that show that I'm going to say. The dude also had said more slurs. He said gay slurs towards Alan Cumming, who is the host of the show. They edited that out. There was also a Free Palestine thing that was said. They edited that out. But the one thing they didn't edit out is when he screamed the hard R. They kept that in the show. All I'm going to say is shame on you, Baptists. Probably will not watch another BAFTA after this. And they also could have handled this appropriately with someone who has Tourette's and could have been more, how should I say, more of an advocate.
There's so much they could have done differently. Like, if I'm going to be around new people for very long, especially if I'm feeling particularly ticky, if I'm not at home in my own comfort, like I'm talking to some of my best friends right now. So the dopamine is flowing and I'm excited. So you don't see me tick as much. Once I get off these shows at night, I'm a hot mess. So I do deal with it, even though it doesn't look like I deal with it as much on this show. And a lot of times you can't see me ticking, pulling on my clothes and rubbing my nose and little things that you can't tell. Occasionally I will yell out something when I get really tired and stressed, but not that often on stream. But it's a hard thing to deal with. If I'm going to be around strangers for any length of time, I make a point of explaining that I have a neurological disorder, and I explain it first, because if you just say I have Tourette's, people's brains shut down and they think, okay, I know what that is. And it's a lot more than that. It is not a swearing disease. Corporalia is a part of it that a lot of people with Tourette's have. Like 10% of people with Tourette's have that. I have it as well. I just tend to yell out more stupid things, or if I cuss, it's like a 10-year-old screaming, "Don't bite my butthole" or something. But like I really struggle with echolalia. So if I hear words repeatedly, I will yell them out. And some things can trigger me yelling something out. Like I had a friend who realized real quickly he had to be careful with what he said, because when he said knowing is half the battle, I yelled out G.I. Joe. Like, it doesn't take much of a trigger to make something like that come out. And you don't think about how much of your speech is involuntary until like you yell out every kid in the house's name trying to get the right one. Or, you know, you stub your toe in the middle of the night and suddenly you're yelling out all kinds of colorful words you might not say on a regular basis. But you don't think about that. You don't think through every syllable that you say. I don't think through Ryan starts with an R, so I need to put my tongue here. You think a sentence and it shoots out your mouth. And Tourette's does the same thing. Sometimes there's misfires and things come out. But if I'm going to be around new people, I let them know. If I'm making faces at you, it's not on purpose. I have Tourette syndrome. If I yell out something stupid, it's nothing against you. It's not on purpose. I had a lady get mad and want to turn around and punch me because I was grunting behind her, and she thought I was making fun of the fact she came into this class late. And I tried to explain I had Tourette's, and she just went off on me because she saw a TV show one time, and that's not what Tourette's is. And like, she was pissed. There was no explaining. And that's the other thing. You need to let people know ahead of time, because once you get mad, there's no listening. There's no understanding anymore. If I tell you something like that could happen ahead of time, you know, those guys never should have been up there on stage with somebody yelling this out in the audience without people letting them know this could happen. That should have been one of the first things they talked about on the show. This guy over here has Tourette syndrome and might say some crazy stuff. The look on their face on stage tells you they didn't know this was coming. They don't know this is somebody yelling stuff at them after yelling out nasty stuff all show.
They had to keep it together. I was waiting for Delroy Lemno to say,
I mean, they should never have been put in that situation.
Yeah. But like, the shame is, it's not the individual. It's not the person who has Tourette's. It's BAFTA. The way they handled this and how it was a taped show. You're going to tell me you're going to edit other
And you
stuff
could have
out?
done things a
You're gonna
lot
edit
of
that out?
different ways.
Especially if you're going through the editing process, you're just gonna disregard that. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
like you kept
that's a
letting
lot
it
of
go,
negligent. Just
but you edit out other
Being
stuff.
right in the middle of it and their reaction being on film, I think probably is why they left it, because you see why they reacted. But I mean, but still, it shouldn't have been in there. It shouldn't have been a situation in the first place.
nope.
You could have given him a place to go off when he's feeling ticky. They make these things that look like the covers you put over a faucet outside to keep it from freezing,
Mhm.
that you can put over your mouth and scream into, and it muffles the sound. You could have given him one of those at the table if he's feeling
Thank you,
ticky,
Fish.
that
Thank
he
you.
could cover up and not
There was various
disrupt
ways.
everything for everybody. Nobody wants to be that disruption. I mean, involuntary or not, you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. You don't want to be the disruption that derails the whole show and ruins somebody's night when they're up there to get an award or give an award. You don't want to be that guy.
Exactly.
Thank you, Fish. Thank
Exactly.
you. And that's how I feel about it. And look at this motherfucker down here. Look at that. Hi, Fee. How you doing, Fee?
At FeLynnSoleil.com.
How's it going?
What? I'm promoting Fee.
Some of us out here promoting themselves at GoMrFish.com, where you can check out Green Zone Live in the Blocks on
If they
Kickstarter.
don't see it
But
on
my
Fee
man's
screen,
over
they
here
gotta see it on
repping
mine.
Fe Lynn Soleil.
It's a double feature.
I appreciate you. That's good
Okay.
on you, man.
Double feature.
Appreciate you.
How you doing, Tony?
Hi.
I'm good. I'm sorry I'm late, guys. Something weird happened to me this year. I'm gonna let you guys in on the journey, okay? You guys ready?
I'm ready.
I think so.
It was not in my 2026 cards. It was something super random. All right. So I'll walk you through the whole story since we're here on the show. About November of last year, I have someone inbox me. Then they're like, hey, check out this brand of clothing. Think you might like it. Now, when you get messages like that, you kind of usually like, whatever, right? Like, whatever, I'll check it out. Okay. Fast forward, comes like January. Again, they message me. Hey, did you get a chance to check out this brand? I represent them, and I think you'd be a good fit for it. If you're interested, let's set up a Zoom. I see what I see the content that you put out. I'm like, okay, that sounds a little bit more like personable. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'll join a Zoom. So I joined a Zoom. And then they're like, hey, I represent this clothing brand called Strong Size. It's made for big guys. And we're looking for people to like be brand ambassadors and make videos for this clothing line. If you'd be interested, not only will we pay you for doing it, but we'll send you free clothes. And I'm like,
Bet.
sure.
What's up?
All right. I can do that. So I got my first clothes sent and
Brand deal.
got my first video for it. And when they got the video, they said, you're using your words. We want you to use our words. I said, oh, okay. Thought you wanted me to put my personality on it since you said you like my content. So then I had to go back and reshoot the script word for word, which maybe really wasn't me, but it is what it is. And it took me a little bit longer than I thought.
Welcome to brand deals.
Which one thing to like read the points and be like, yeah, I can hit all them points. You know what I mean? Like guys like me, Fish, Ryan, even Feet, like all of us on this, you give us 5 talking points, yeah, we're gonna hit them, right?
Yep.
Always.
It's gonna be it's gonna be in our way, in the way that we talk, in the way that we promote, but we're gonna hit the brand.
Right.
This was word for word. Boom, 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 boom. I had to read it full script. So it took me a little longer, but I did it. I sent it, and we'll see how it goes. But was there levels of frustration there?
Of course.
Yes. Did I want to rip the script?
Yep.
Yes. Did I want to say, you know what? This isn't for me. And I was like, you know what? This is easy money. And this is free clothes. And there needs to be more brands out there that represent the big guy.
That's the one thing. There needs to be more good brands out there.
Yeah.
Because there's more than just one body shape out there.
100%.
So, you know, and I'm sure Fish can attest to this. It sucks putting on shirts that you feel like fit, but then you like reach for something and your whole gut hangs out, or your whole this hangs out, or this and that. And that's what that brand represents. So I was like, cool, I can get down with that. Do I feel like the one that they gave me was a little too, you know,
on the nose?
This isn't living. This is survive. That's not living. That's surviving.
Mm.
You know, it's like a little too deep. Like,
I got you.
I've been slitting my wrist this whole time because these shirts don't fit, but now I got a new perspective. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a little too much, but it's cool because I get it. I get what they're trying to do. I get they're trying to rep the brand. So there you go. But it was just funny because I was like, oh, you want me to actually say this?
My life as a plus size man wasn't worth living until this.
It's that vibe. Like,
yeah.
Do you walk around with depression? Are you depressed because your shirts don't fit?
Yeah.
You know, that kind of thing.
Are you sad because you're that person people rely on to reach things that they can't reach? And every time you do, it's just like that little bit of like exposing yourself, that risk.
When you see a cup on the tall shelf, do you just avoid it for your
do you pull out the step ladder?
Yeah.
When no one's looking?
Okay.
Are you afraid to get in and out of a car because your butt's gonna hang out of your pants?
Yeah. And it's like, yo,
I think about that every time you get out of the car.
Show your crack, everyone. Are you afraid to show your crack to everybody?
Valid.
It's a full moon tonight.
Valid. But
full moon of your crack.
I was just kind of like, man, and it could just be like the ego, but I just sometimes you read stuff and you're like, I just feel like it'd be better if I said it how I talk. You know what I mean? But there's professionals and there's people that create scripts and there's people that want stuff and it's their brand and that's the way they want it. So that's what
I mean, if it sound like that, it sound like they just ran that script straight through ChatGPT, bro. Because it's like anything with authentic, you know, it's like you could make it more impressionable to people. Like you can be authentic and be like, yo.
I shot Saturday morning and I did like 10 takes for them that I felt were like crispy. Like it hit all the points.
Yeah.
It was me. It was like legit.
Like, do I still got it?
They hit me with the, those are your words. We wanted to be our words. So I'm like, all right, cool.
We love everything about you except for the you part.
He said he had the 10 takes. He said he had to do take one.
Right.
Take
damn, see where the fuck did that come from?
Thank God for the props.
I said I sent them 10 takes.
Mm-hmm.
That means there was 10 takes that I thought sounded good. There was about 65 that probably didn't sound.
There you go. That's the part people don't talk about right there.
Okay.
Yes.
There was a lot of MFs. And his phone.
It's like,
and then you're sitting there and the refrigerator starts running loud.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're sitting there and the fucking, you notice
the air kicks on.
And you're like, okay.
For all those, dang it, I just said that backwards. Okay, hold on. Let me start over.
Yeah.
Or you slur your words a little bit. Or you know, it is what it is. But we got it done. If they like it, they like it. If they don't, at this point, it's like, okay, well, thank you for the first set of shirts you sent me, and we'll keep it pushing.
Have a nice day.
So there we are. But
congrats.
What's up with you guys? Thanks.
Guess what? I actually secured. I'm working through the agreement. Actually, I'm gonna finish it, but I'm excited. I got my first speaking gig. I'm excited for that. So that's coming up later on, right before Fivestar Comic Con. It's Social Media Week Lima, so I'm excited to do that. So I'm so happy to work with them, and so excited and thrilled.
I need to send.
Tony keeps up with that attitude. He's not gonna get invited. He needs to settle down.
Right. I'm not gonna get invited to the
cookout.
The cookout, man. People get invited to my cookout. You mean I don't get invited to the cookout because I throw the cookout.
You sure do. You throw some good cookouts, bro.
So
yeah, I ain't never got invited to that cookout. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna have to
be at Tony's this summer.
Many a time.
I'll be at Tony's this summer. It's already locked in. I'll be at Tony's.
And I've gotten nary a bit of barbecue once. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there.
I know. I got you, Fish. But yeah, everything's going, everything's moving, everything's grooving. Fish. Shout outs to Fish who joined the Whatnot sale like last week and got in there and bought him some books and got him
him
some stuff
Friday. I was really
on Friday.
surprised. Like,
That's pretty
Yeah.
fast.
did the Whatnot on Sunday night, right? It was Sunday,
Sunday night.
and books were in my hand Friday.
Yes,
Show-
sir.
So the show is on Sundays at 7 all the time, right, Tony?
Yeah.
Oh,
For the most part.
good. Cool.
I'm gonna probably throw a second day in there just because, but we got some bangers coming this Sunday. I'm excited about a bunch of variants, some
Sweet.
modern stuff, some variants that people want to get their hands on. It's
Yeah,
weird. It's funny because like the dynamics of like it's changing, man. People want to see more horror. They want to see more fantasy. They want to see more, of that sort of thing. And then they'll throw in some random stuff. Like, of course, you're gonna get your Spawn lovers. You're gonna get like your Ghost Rider people, them characters that are just always people are wanting. But like, people are like, let me get the horror. Let me get the fantasy. So,
I mean, horror and fantasy are having a prime resurgence right now. You know,
and well deserved. It
Yeah.
needs to. I
Yeah,
think
I'm
there
working
is.
on
I mean,
both
people pretend like there's not a superhero fatigue. There's a superhero
yeah.
fatigue. That's for
Oh, yeah.
sure. Doesn't mean I'm not any less excited about some of the movies that are coming out because I am a superhero guy. But if we're talking about general public, there's a superhero fatigue,
Oh,
and
for
that
sure.
makes sense. And that's why you're seeing these fantasy. I mean, I'll tell you a hot book that came out. That dork, half orc, half dwarf, half orc book. It's a fantasy book. I think Image put it out. Them issue 1 sold out of shops like crazy. I mean, they hit shops and shops were sold out. And then you see them going later that night.
Speaking of selling out, the Digger sold out its first print run from Invader Comics. My buddy T.S. Luther wrote that.
Yeah.
And he did such a good job promoting it on TikTok and stuff that it was their best-selling comic, and they sold out of the first print run.
Nice.
So if they get enough orders, they'll do a second print run through the
that's
distributor.
fantastic.
That's dope.
Check it
Give
out.
us more on Whatnot, Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us some more what?
Give us more on Whatnot, your show.
Oh yeah. So Whatnot, 7 p.m. I get on there and you're just hanging out with me and we're going through some different books. And
I'm
I
just have to log on because that notification, I can't trust it. I said notify me. They
Yeah.
didn't do it.
Yeah.
I
And,
was like,
so I go on there. We started off. It's auctions. I usually do $3 pools. I did do a $1 pool the other day. The other dollar starts, but we're gonna stick with I think the $3. You get in, and you get some cool stuff. I mean, the shop has a bunch of cool stuff. They have so much stuff that's just in storage that they need to go through, so it makes sense. I think last week we did, great numbers, and we did more than that on the second week, and we're just gonna keep going up and moving forward and
Growing.
selling them books. I think we're up to like 100 followers now on our page. I think it's like 80 to 100 somewhere in there. So we're just growing it, and it's gonna be sweet, man. I'm excited about
As you should. You hard worker, you look at you.
I went to a school today and talked about Fivestar with a bunch of kids, and I had one kid ask me to sign his poster. Then all the kids wanted me to sign their poster, so I sat down at the table as a line of students came and got their poster signed. That was a pretty cool experience.
Awesome.
Talked about Fivestar, the book, and then a little bit about the con and just what it's like to be a creator. So that was fun.
That's sweet.
We officially, I'm going to put it out there right here, a Fivestar Friday exclusive.
You mean a Wednesday exclusive?
Yes, but it's always going to be Friday in my heart.
It's a Fivestar Friday level exclusive announcement.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking news on the Fivestar feed. Breaking news.
Yeah,
Breaking news.
Yes. The Fivestar Comic Art Foundation is official. We are official nonprofit. So what's that mean? Is that we're going to be setting up, hopefully this summer, some camps and workshops for kids to be a part of, to learn how to create, learn how to create characters, learn how to write books. Hopefully have an artist on the team. That's obviously not me because I want to teach them with the stick figures on how to draw and just all the ins and outs of what it's like to be creative and whatnot. So that's exciting. I got to get them up with a logo and get the website and get all that fun stuff going. But it is official because the government says it is. And that's step number one. is the IRS saying you're good. So now that we have that, we'll get that rolling. Of course, we have Fivestar Comic Con that's heating up. We just made some announcements today and yesterday, and you're going to see the cosplay applications go up this week. You're going to see the volunteer applications go up this week. And you're going to see the panel applications go up this week. We doubled our Artist Alley section, and we're almost full again. So, yes, sir. Donaldson, what's up, my guy? If you're in the area, hit him up. He's a barber. He's dope with it. But yeah, so Fivestar Con is heating up, man. It's getting real juicy, and I think Fivestar Feed. We need to get some of them people on the show. So if you're tuning in or you're watching, you're gonna get an email to ask you if you're an independent artist, if you want to come on the show and be a guest, because we want to start highlighting all the people that are coming to Fivestar Con. So that'll be fun. And I think that's just all the updates I got. I've just been living.
That's going to be a busy week. It's going to be a fun one, though. A fun, busy week
so far. For real. And then you guys have the privilege of being like, I know a plus-size male model.
Like, oh, yeah. 100%. You know? I'm so excited.
You know? Wow, what?
I'm getting a signature when we come up there.
It's funny because you know how I am, so I'm giving my wife all kinds of shit. Like, any of your other friends dating a plus-size male model? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, well, okay.
Yeah.
You do. You got a plus size. Who's got a plus size male model laying next to him? Yeah. You do.
Got one-on-one VIP access.
Yeah. Where's the Kickstarter at? I know you already talked about it, probably, I'm sure. I just want to know where it's at and what we're looking at.
Let me see here.
Just want to see the numbers.
We are at 46.45 with 80 backers.
Wow.
We sailed past the first stretch goal and are on our way to the second, and we've unlocked the first milestone goal. We're like 20 people away from unlocking the next 3-inch sticker Bellamy for all of the backers. So I'm excited about that one. And the next stretch goal will be unlocking the cruiser model for all of the physical backers that are getting the minis or the STL file of it so that you can print it at home on your 3D printer or at the library or whatever. So those are going to be cool. And the Bellamy sticker is going to be the next one that we unlock in 20 backers. So
let's go.
Give it a share. Give it some love so everybody else can find out about it, and go check it out at GoMrFish.com.
GoMrFish.com. There you go.
GoMrFish.com.
GoMrFish.com.
That's hilarious. I'm going to show y'all this Kickstarter that started today that's going fucking nuts. I'm going to share the screen. Now, mind you, they're a popular brand, so, like, whatever. But this Mythic Legions is an action figure company that does, like, fantasy figures.
Okay? It is really popping off.
Whoa.
We're going to just watch these numbers just jump
action figures, man. I'm telling you, dude.
So
that's insane, bro.
So this started today at 11 o'clock.
Whoa.
Are you serious? Today?
Whoa.
Yeah. What?
11 a.m.
Why is my reaction so lively right now? What?
Gosh. I don't collect action figures.
You know it's real when you get Ryan getting up out of his seat, bro. That's insane.
Okay.
You get that man to move? Crazy work.
Yeah, it takes a lot for me to move too.
They've been an action figure company for a while now. They funded back in 2014, I feel like, on Kickstarter. Since then, they've been growing the brand. Well, people were like, you know, I love these characters. I'd love to see a tabletop game that's associated with these characters. So they're like, bet, we'll do one. So then they have this size. So what's funny about this game is those are 6-inch action figures. So not only have they created to where you can play the minis, they've created a mat big enough that are like 4-inch squares that you can play with the action figures as well. You would literally
like
an 8-foot table or more, probably more than that to even play with that. But it's super cool because look at that numbers just jump while we're like on here. It's crazy.
That is, and their goal was 90,000.
They blew the goal away. Yeah,
that's insane. Their goal was 90,000, got 500,000, and
500,000.
Their figures are highly detailed, though. I mean, look at the figures, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it's not even 14. It's not even 14.
And they play well with others because I see a lot of people customizing their figures.
Oh, you can swap. You can pop and
swap, bro. Yeah,
bro. That alone is already a pledge.
Yeah.
You can pop and swap.
So then you get like
block and drop it.
The game. These are like the acrylic stands. So if you're like, I just want the game, you don't have to get, you can just get the game if you want. But then it gets into like exclusive figures. It gets into exclusive dice. It gets into exclusive books that they have. Those are like the add-on figures. Or like these are like the playable characters. That dwarf. Hey, shout out to that dwarf. I want that. You got the bad guys.
Those are honestly really good prices. I usually see action figures way higher than that.
These are very
affordable.
Yeah,
it's an affordable.
These are very affordable. You get the exclusive dice set. These characters are sweet too, man. These are really cool. And then you get like ways that you can even like customize them and add on to them. So like down here, the figures below are like different variants of the figures above that you can swap the parts for. They give you like, you can get a rogue, you can get a druid, you can get like all these different things with it, and it just keeps getting bigger. Obviously, it's like anything else, any other Kickstarter, they keep adding stuff to it until you get down to this.
Affordable.
I feel like, and you guys are collectors, so you would know. I feel like for $620, you're getting 10 figures.
Oh.
You're getting dice. You're getting all the acrylics. You're getting all these different board games. You get the minifigures. I mean, there's so much that's included in that. Actually, I think this is the main one. So $680, 2 sets of dice.
All those weapons, all those accessories, the dice,
figures, accessories, the headset, the stand,
figures, the games,
the minifigures, the acrylics, the large map, the short. I mean, I feel like $680 is not bad for all that shit.
Not at all.
No.
Incredibly affordable.
So I think that's why you're seeing like people are jumping in on it, because it's like, plus now
Kickstarter started at 11 o'clock today.
11 o'clock today, bro.
Wow.
Plus Kickstarter now allows you to pay in 3 payments.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
So $210 payments is a whole lot easier, 20 or whatever.
Yeah, instead of just flatten out $680, you can do 210 at a time. Yeah, that's dope.
I just thought that this was. I wanted to share it because I thought the numbers were crazy as hell.
Right.
I was literally on here earlier because I pledged. I was on here earlier, and as I'm pledging, like the numbers are jumping. It was like boom, boom, like this. It just goes up, and they've already had like 2 stretch goals. They've already hit 2 stretch goals at least, I think.
Yeah.
Dude, that's wild.
Wow.
So, that is
wow.
Wild.
I know. I feel like I've never just watched a Kickstarter and just seen the numbers just jump so crazily like this. Like,
well, also knowing that you've got a following that's going to get over 1,000 people backing it in the first few hours.
But this is what we talked about, though.
That lets you keep those prices down because you're doing such big numbers.
Exactly.
And fantasy, like I said,
it's a fantasy
becoming really, really a big resurgence. Like God of War is coming out. Baldur's Gate, the television show, is coming out.
Yep.
We have He-Man coming out, Masters of the Universe. There is a resurgence.
Game of Thrones.
Just put out 7 Kingdoms is finished, and then we have House of the Dragon coming, season 3. So it's a crazy time right now.
Yeah, I think like we've said, there's superhero fatigue, and now's the time where you're gonna see. I think we're gonna see a huge, like we are seeing a huge fantasy push. I think people are wanting to see fantasy. They're wanting to be a part of stuff. A lot of it's like, you don't have to watch 35 movies to be caught up. You can just jump in. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot of this stuff.
And D&D is having a big resurge right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah. And Stranger Things helped that, and not only Stranger Things helping that, but just people want to do people want to detach from their phones, and they want to be part of stuff that's not phone related or it being in your phone. Most people, you're at work, you're in front of a computer, you know what I mean? Like everything's in front of a computer. So this is, I know for me, when I play D&D, completely just allows me to detach, de-stress. I'm focused on the game. I don't even bring my phone in there. We play off of paper sheets, and it's like 2 hours of just detachment and being in a fantasy world. So, I mean, I can see why people are wanting to do that. And I'm gonna share a friend's thing really quick because sharing is caring. So
caring is sharing.
Yes. If you're in the area or close to the area, let me see something really quick. Hold on just a second. I want to share this because we're talking about fantasy. We're talking about these different things.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can talk about something while I find it.
Well, if we're talking about some other folks' campaigns, there's one I want to talk about real quick. Let's see.
Go ahead.
There we go. The Liminals is a campaign from a new kid, Shattered Vision Studios. This kid is really clever. Reached out to me, was asking me for some advice on doing the book, had me on his show, sent me an actual preview copy of his book that you could actually look through and read. This was a smart move right here. This was so good. It got me so involved. I had to back it. I've been shouting it out to everybody that'll listen. The story is really cool. All the ancient gods are real, like Thor, Zeus, all that stuff, and they left mankind behind a long time ago. They don't want to deal with it, and so they have put people in charge and given them their powers, and they're responsible for handling their business while they're gone.
Oh, okay.
So you end up with heroes and villains and stuff in this world, trying to fill in those roles the best they can. Really cool story ideas. I'm really excited about it. And
love the color blocking.
He's the writer and illustrator on this. And
nice.
Has been super open to advice and has put into action all the advice that he's gotten so far to make the campaign better. This kid is really going to be going places, and so you should check it out. They've already hit the first stretch goal, so everybody's getting this sticker pack with their orders. Lots of cool stuff to come. It's already hit goal, so it's going to get made and get out into your hands. He's going to be sending it to print pretty shortly. So he's got the copies in hand when the campaign's over. So go out and give it a back. The only issue is it's a little hard to spell. It's the Liminals, Liminals. So go check it out.
Go check that out, man. That looks good.
Beautiful.
I like the idea behind it.
You got yours pulled up?
I do. This is an event that's happening in Middletown, but I feel like it's worth traveling for. Maybe not for you, Fish. But so they are throwing a Enchanted Forest Fantasy Ball.
Oh, cool.
And this is a dinner and a party, pretty much, dressed up in fantasy, in the fantasy world. And there's going to be photography there. Jessica and Sarah Photography is going to be there. And this is their Facebook page. This is their event page. So I would definitely, they got like a live, what do you call it? I can't think of
what day is this?
The 28th of March. That's
28th of March. Yeah. I am for sure going to be there. The wife's going to be there. We got matching outfits.
Oh.
Got different, the different ticket options. The Traveler's Toll, the Eat of the Realm, the High Court.
Okay, yeah, this is dope.
Yeah, it's going to be live, bro. They're going to have different vendors there.
Like Crooked Dog Comics, too?
Yeah.
Ooh, I can get a tiara.
Yep.
Let me tell y'all something about Crooked Dog Comics. Crooked Dog Comics is a problem.
They are.
Okay? It's becoming a problem. They are incredible. Y'all need to follow them on Facebook, all the socials.
Yep.
Get your books from them. It's one of the best comic shops ever, in my opinion. But they're a problem. They out here. They're doing the biz.
Mm-hmm.
So Sarah, who works at the comic book shop, is the one that had this vision of doing this and brought it to life. And she asked me to be a part of it as far as like helping. I'm going to be helping in the VIP section, so you can hang out with the VIP. Me.
VIP.
It's gonna be fun, man. That event's so I say all that to say those are the type of events and the things that people are looking for. Like the fantasy stuff is going big. So I can see why that Kickstarter is doing numbers. I can see why those books like Dork are doing good numbers. You know what I mean? So I'd be surprised to see if we don't see more fantasy books coming out. More fantasy comics.
I hope the Clarion Saga does numbers.
Fantasy horror. That's what we need to do. Get to writing, Tony. I need to draw me some fantasy horror.
Yeah. I did ask Fish about some book prices. So we'll see. See if the Tony Clapback Kid and the Uncle Fish collab might happen once again. So I don't have anything else. I'm sorry I was late, but I feel like I came in and shared everything that I got going on, and it sounds like you guys were in the heated debate about what's going on in the world. Shared Fish's Kickstarter. We have anything else that you guys want to share before we roll out, or
guys, who's ever in the DC area, I'll see you at BlurCon next week.
Hey,
my table's A55. Come see me. I'm excited.
Go see my guy, because he's got some things that are about to be popping too.
Mm-hmm. That's exciting. I hope you have so much fun.
Upcoming book. That's what I'm anxious for.
Oh yeah, the Clarion Saga. It's coming.
It's coming. All right, Fee. Anything you want to share?
No.
All right. Go to GoMrFish.com. Back to Kickstarter. Fish is doing his thing. He always delivers. He always puts out dope books. Be on the lookout for FSK. Michael Watson's doing some dope stuff. The new Hot Shots Kickstarter is gonna be dropping.
Woo! I think I got a variant cover for a little book with Ace Blade in it.
Listen, I'm gonna say this, and this is for real. I love most of, if not all, I don't even think there's a piece I don't love of what Ryan does. Ryan does beautiful work. Okay.
Yes, he does.
He showed
it might piss me off a little bit, but it's good.
He showed me this cover. And I was like, damn.
It is dope. It's fun.
It is.
I call favorites.
Mike has it. I can't show it to anybody until he blasts it out, because he has a schedule. So
it is.
Oh damn.
Well.
Hello, Fish.
Most people don't give 10 out of 10s. It's a damn 10 out of 10.
Here, Fee, I'll send it to you on Facebook.
So be on the lookout for that. Other than that, you know what we like to say? Keep being a 5-star version of yourself. Keep killing it. Keep grinding. Whatever it is that you're doing, keep it up. It'll pay off. It'll get where you want to go if you put the effort into it. You got to keep it up, though. All right? And other than that, Uncle Fishy Fish, run that outro, please.